Hello, good morning and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. We've taken this CX30 in part exchange. It's a 2020 model automatic SKYACTIV-X engine. So this is the more powerful of the engines and more economical, believe it or not. So it uses a very clever high compression which delivers a better atomization. It's got cylinder deactivation. Cool, that almost rhymes there, doesn't it? So it's on long runs. It will give you like diesel fuel consumption. It almost runs like a diesel with a compression ignition when it's lean burning. So a lot of trickery has gone into this engine. Particularly good for people who are running them through a business, because your BIK is excellent. But I think it's beneficial to all because these added fuel prices, energy prices, has really taken its toll. So we didn't supply the car from new. We have had another local Mazda dealership, Masters Mazda. The car still bears its plates. They actually shut down last year. Last year. So we've been getting lots of their service work and obviously their customers. So they were very happy with the brand and they were very happy with Masters. Obviously they are no longer. So our sort of catchment area has increased on our new cars, and they picked up another CX30. Yes, I think it might have been yesterday or Thursday. So very happy with the car, and we're delighted to take these cars in part exchange. Now this is Polymetal Grey. It's done about 14,000 miles. I'll get the exact mileage. It's a great spec. It's got the auto tailgate, which I think's superb, which you can do on the key fob, or like I've just done there, or from a button in the car. Got the original mats here, and this car, yeah, it's got the smart boot, which they no longer do, which can sort of compartmentalise your boot space so your shopping doesn't roll around anywhere. If you need extra space, you can obviously take this out, and you've got a bit of a deeper area there. You've got folding seats, parcel shelf pops out. But yeah, really usable space. That was the word I was looking for. So Polymetal Grey, definitely a favourite of mine. In the video it probably looks a little bit more blue, I'd say. The car's in very good condition. There's one wheel that's curbed, which I shall have tended to over the next couple of days. This one here. And the car was it has a full service history. It was actually serviced with us at its last service, because Masters had closed down last year. By June, I think it was. I think this had a service in June, but we'll be doing the next service, obviously, and it will go through our workshop, and it will have a full 101 point check, and to meet those Mazda sort of user-approved standards. Okay, so let's make our way into the car, but before we do that, I'll show you the boot. The interior here. Now we've given it a quick clean. The car will benefit from a valet. Okay, so you've got electric windows, mirrors. I actually really like this sort of blue dash, especially with the polymetal. Got two keys for the car. Now if you look at this dash, sorry, there's a bit of glare there, try to get rid of that, and when I turn the ignition on, look at it all light up. I think that's lovely, really nice. There's the mileage there, 14,418 miles. Yeah. Before I forget, so this is the 180 PS model, automatic. It has got full history here. Look, Mazda almost ended its first service in April 21. We did its second one in August 22. I often see this now because of the COVID, because of the COVID year. People's services kind of went out of sync a little bit. So that one was done early, and that one was done really where it should have been. Okay, so it was done sort of 3,000 miles ago. Now these cars did reached one of the, I think it was the safest car on the road when it came out, when these sort of independent tests are done. They have lots of safety devices. You've got blind spot monitoring, yeah, where lights will light up should somebody over or undertake you. You've got lane keep assist, helps keep you within those white lines. You've got a heads up display, yeah, which is, I mean, these are pretty much standard on all the models. You got blind spot, I've already mentioned that. Lane departure warning, if you were to veer out of a lane without indicating, it'll warn you. If you are to go out of a lane without indicating and someone's coming, it'll also bleep. You've got if you were reversing out of a parking space, it'll warn you if someone's coming the other way. So it's endless safety devices, which some people find intrusive when they're not used to them, but I think once you've had them, you really do rely on them, and you know, it makes for safer driving. And a lot of these cars are used for little people, so you've got the ISOFIX anchorages in the back, and I know as a father, something I never would have considered a few years ago, you know, I'd be really happy that my son is in a safe vehicle. You've got rake and reach adjustment on the steering. You've got automatic lights and wipers, and they're adaptive lights. They turn as you turn. They're LED, so another great safety feature, with high beam control, so someone comes the other way, it'll dip the lights. It's superb. I actually really enjoy driving at night with these cars. I say these cars, the Mazdas with the new lighting, the LED lights. The Xenons were good, but this is just another level. And yeah, I can see more at night on an unlit road than I can in the day. I really can. Okay, so you've got a 6-speed gearbox, and this isn't one of these sort of wet clutch or double clutch gearboxes. This is like somebody explained to me the other day, it's like a Borg-Warner torque converter gearbox. Yes, it is. It's seamless, it's smooth, but it's 6 gears. It changes quickly. It's economical, yeah, but it won't roll back on hills. It's not jerky gear changes, which I think is brilliant, because I think some manufacturers have taken it a little bit too far, and you know, you get, maybe they go, it's all for sort of efficiency, but they put these boxes in and they can be unreliable, and when you're rolling back on hills, etc., and sort of lurching around, it is off-putting if you've never had like a, you know, traditional automatic, which is very seamless, and that's what I'd expect from one. Now, so this car is 3 years old in July, so we will top up the warranty to 12 months. So you'll have 12 months Mazda ZZ Plus used car warranty. So the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty, as well as roadside assistance, which is comprehensive, not a bare bones package. It will cover you in Europe, home start, etc., etc. Okay. So will we service the car? Yes, we shall service the car. We should do a 101 point check. I shall get that wheel refurbed, and it will be ready for the next customer. Now, I'll just take you through a few bits and pieces. So that's the sat-nav screen, okay? So a very comprehensive sat-nav. Sorry, my camera's having trouble focusing. In fact, let's go to information. Information, I like this bit here. Fuel efficiency monitor, yeah, and there is another screen to this. Energy flow monitor, that's what I wanted. So this is a mild hybrid vehicle, so when you are braking, you're slowing down, etc., it will charge this secondary battery in the vehicle, and that battery will run all your sort of ancillaries that will put then therefore less stress on the engine and use less fuel. There's also cylinder deactivation, so when you're sort of cruising along, yeah, on the motorway dual carriageway, it'll go down to 2 cylinders, yeah. So that's I think that's fantastic, really, really good, because I don't want to use unnecessary fuel, of course, especially with today's prices. The sat nav we've gone through, you've got great oh, in fact, look, there you go, there's my name, Homer. I actually use this car to go and collect a colleague from dropping a customer's car off. We do a delivery service, by the way. We used this yesterday, so my phone is paired up, so I can access my call history, text messages, etc., etc. Now, I've got an Android phone, it will do that. On Apple phones, for some reason, you can't access the text messages. Don't know why that is. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, yeah, smartphone Yeah. So I know a lot of people, including my 71-year-old mother, getting very much into the tech. I think where she's sort of taking the grandkids around. Nanny, can I have this? Nanny, can you put that on? So she does love that element of the vehicle, because my mum's had Mazda 3s with the same system. Okay, so all great stuff. Oh, actually, no, I do want to talk about safety, because that is, I think, a very important thing. So driver assistance system, made radar cruise control, so adaptive cruise control, so you don't have to keep adjusting it. Speeds, limits, sign thresholds, because you can speed limit, sign alert, you know, driver attention alert. It'll even tell you to take a break. You know, when you're feeling fatigued, you'll sort of think, oh, maybe time for a comfort break. It'll come up on the screen here, in fact, take a break. It'll also tell you to hold the steering wheel if you let go of the steering wheel. Collision avoidance, smart brake support. You know, it goes on and on. Pedal misuse alert. I've never seen that before. I don't really hit both pedals at the same time, but perhaps some people do. Door lock settings, keyless walkaway lock. So I always like to set that. So when you walk away from the car with the key on your person, it shall lock. Okay, and now I'll change it so it will bleep as well. Okay, so a lot of technology on the car, but if that's not for you, you can turn it off or adjust it. Okay, but a very safe, economical, very well spec car, and very refined. If you've not driven the new generation of Mazdas, you'll find that they are very quiet. Warranty we've mentioned, but we have extended warranty facilities. Part exchange, we have an amazing part exchange facility policy, because we retail many of the part exchanges that are non-Mazda or Suzuki. So our non-franchise stuff, we retail, so we will give you the best money for them. So you'll get the best deal. Despite what you hear on these heavily advertised companies, you'll get the best deal with a part exchange. You will just try us, okay? But do please punch your reg number in and all those sort of things they encourage you to do. So you've got an idea of what your car is worth, so you'll know that we're offering you superb money and a superb deal. So we want you to have an enjoyable, seamless buying experience. Okay, if you've not dealt with us before, check out our reviews. If you have dealt with us before, thanks for considering us again. But if you're out of area as well, it's always good to look at those reviews, see what sort of people you are dealing with. Okay, obviously great finance facilities. Please do just inquire within. And should you be looking at this car outside our regular business hours, do not let that stop you from inquiring. Please do inquire. Either pick up the phone and leave a voicemail, we will pick them up, okay, or drop us an email. Best ways to get in touch with us. You can use the live chat, but over the weekends they don't normally get picked up till the Monday morning. So drop us that email or leave us a voicemail. We are a 7-day-a-week business. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed doing it. In fact, it's a lovely day today here in Orpington, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.